Hi outfit lovers, I'm MJ and today I'm going to show you how to draft and cut a flounce. If this is something you find interesting, please click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on more tutorials like this. First of all, you're going to get your drafting paper. I'm just going to use this school paper for this. So you are going to fold it like so into two equal parts and then like this. And then you're going to open it up. You're going to see these creased lines. I don't know if you can see it, but I've gotten a pen and we're going to trace this out with a pen. Now the next thing to do is to get something round. Anything at all, just something round that is small and circular, you understand? And then you're going to place it in the middle of the cross, like in the middle of this cross. You're going to place it there like so. Hold it firmly and then if you can't find something circular, you can just go around that cross sign with about 1 inch or half inch. This is what it looks like. Now for the flounce, I'm going to decide if I'll be using, it depends on the length of my flounce. And I'll be using I'll go with 1.5 inch to make this smaller because of my drafting paper. Now understand something. So this is the third, second, first and fourth. I'm going to mark round this place with that 1.5 inch. All right, let's start. Keep turning it. Keep turning it. Keep turning it like so. As you're turning it, you're marking 1.5 inch from the outside of the circle. Okay. I'm going to do this until like I said, you're going to do this all around, right? And then I don't know if you can see the dots, but you're going to do it all around. Now I'm not going to go from the first to the second. I'm going to go from the first to the third. This is what I mean. I'm going to trace this out like so. I'm going to trace this out like so to meet the third. And then I'm going to trace it into one of these lines to start my curve. I don't know if you're seeing what I'm doing here. I started from here, from the first. Instead of the second, I moved to the third. Now I'm going to keep turning, following the dot. I'm going to keep following the dot. You get it? I'm going to keep following that dot. I'm going to keep following it. Are you seeing what I'm doing? I'm going to keep following it. Keep following it. Keep following it. Keep following it. Now when you get to this point, huh? When you get to this point, you are going to take your tape again, that 1.5 inch. Then on top of this place, on top of this circle now, you place it there. Then this is just to be able to continue the circle. You understand? This is to be able to continue your circle so you don't get stranded. Hmm? Now let's try that first and see if it would work. You understand? Now we're going to keep up with this. We're going to keep it up. So you are seeing what I'm doing. I connected this line now. So inside this place. And then we'll keep moving. See, to make sure you are doing the right thing, you're going to measure your circle to make sure you are doing the right thing. You see that the circle that we have here is 1.5. Sure, you can see it. What we have here is 1.5. That is to tell you that we are getting it accurately. That is to check if the thing you're marking is correct. And we are going to continue making this circle. Let's continue making it round and round. Do you understand? We're going to keep going round and round. So I think we should trace the ones that we've done already. Let's just trace it first before we continue. Please, I don't know why my hands are just shaking. Well, please make sure your own are straight, especially when cutting it out. And let's continue with this. And this is where it stops. So we have to go back now to the place that we stopped before, which is this place, and then continue tracing. This ending part, what we are going to do there is get our ruler and mark a straight line there to connect it like so. See, we have our flounce. Now watch carefully. We're going to start from this place. Understand? We're going to start from this place. Put your scissors like so. I was thinking we should just cut from, like we should first of all cut the outer side. You understand? Let's cut the outer part first. I've already removed this part, and this is what we have. I'm going to go ahead to cut the inner part. Okay, where I put my scissors. Now when you get to this part, yeah, you're going to first of all go around this circle. Like you come like this, go around this circle. And you come out here. And just watch. Are you seeing what I'm doing? I went round that circle. Now when I got to this point, I did this. Now this is the middle. I already removed it. Do you understand? Now I'm going to bring this. I don't think this is actually that much important, so I'm going to cut this place off. This place now I'm going to cut it off. Understand? Now your flounce is ready. Use it. Use it. Now if you want to put this back on your fabric, it's just as simple as placing your fabric just the way that we have placed the drafting paper earlier. You're going to fold your fabric into 2 equal halves and then into 4 to get what you want. Then you're going to place this on top of it and cut out. See, there that we have it. You're going to place this on top of it and cut it out, and I promise you're going to have this. I decided to give you a more closer look. This is what it looks like when I wash it, and then it's going to be dangling like this. See, we have come to the end of this video. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to get more tutorials like this. See you in my next video. Bye.